Do you think the Knicks made the right move in bouncing their coach, Jeff?
No, I wouldn't say that. I know that came from the higher ups, but I would have liked Tibbs to hire like an offensive coordinator and like somebody that can make subs for him. Basically, just truly run the offense. I think Tibbs, he has a great pulse on the defense. We all know he's a really defensive-minded coach. I played for Tibbs, so I love Tibbs, and I was a starter at that time. So you never get to come out. And for all the people who think that players want to come out, they don't. They honestly don't. So they want to play almost the whole game. They complain when they do come out because everybody wants to get paid, and the more you play, the better your stats are going to be. So don't believe the hype about people want to come out. That's just something to complain about, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, and that's what came out, right? I mean, one of the many things that came out is that Tibbs plays his guys way too much, doesn't play the bench enough, and that his I guess, epiphany that he had in Game 3 against the Pacers, where he's playing Mitchell Robinson in the starting unit, or he's now turning to Landry Shamet, DeLon Wright. That proved that the Knicks were a better team when he did that, and thus proved the previous version of Tibbs was the reason why he got fired. I mean, I'm losing track as to all the narratives of why he got fired. And you're saying which one actually sticks, do you think?
I think they just wanted a new voice. I mean, one thing about Tibbs, I love Tibbs, but he's going to dictate everything. Like, usually you let your assistants do some of the scouts and things like that. Tibbs is a one-man band. And, I mean, maybe it was just a time for a new voice. Maybe some of the guys who just wanted to hear something different, they might have complained a little bit. But as far as playing time, I'm telling you, nobody wants to come out. I've been in them locker rooms, and people do not want to come out the game. I wish I could have played for Tibbs when I was 27. I would have had $150 million because I was going to get my stats. I'll tell you that.
Jeff Teague here on the Rich Eisen Show. Who do you think should be the next coach of the Knicks? Who would be a good fit, do you think, Jeff?
Well, obviously, you got to go with somebody who Jalen Brunson is comfortable with. I think that's your superstar for the Knicks. And I think that's the guy who's has the potential to lead guys to the finals. And Jason Kidd, obviously, he's coaching the Dallas Mavericks, but if he can get to the Knicks, I know him and Jalen Brunson have a really good relationship. I think he would probably be a really, really good candidate for the Knicks. My favorite coach in the NBA is Ime Udoka. I think he's the best coach in the NBA.
Why?
He gets guys to buy in. Like, he has an old school mentality, kind of, but he's young enough to relate to the younger guys. But you see a guy like Jalen Green buying in defensively when he was never known as a defensive player, and guys like him buying in, and all these young guys and these young teams that he's building so quick. I mean, the Boston Celtics have always been a great organization, but when he got there, they became like a championship contending type of team. And then next year they won a championship. And the same thing with Houston this year. Nobody expected the Houston Rockets to be this good this year. Number 2 in the West, I didn't at all. But that's all Ime getting these young guys to buy in. And I think if he got the Knicks job, it'll probably, with the talent they have on that roster, he can do a lot of good things with that team.
That said, though, I mean, Houston's young, up and coming, and with the, one would say, parts, pieces, wherewithal to potentially get bigger and get more championship quality players in right now. You've got the Mavs winning the lottery. Cooper Flagg's coming, along with Anthony Davis. Obviously, Clay's getting long in the tooth. At some point, maybe Kyrie does come back.
Yeah.
Would you think the Knicks is a better job if you're Kidd or Udoka, Jeff?
Yeah, but when you see that Tibbs was making $11 million, I probably would say it's a better job.
Okay. All right. But there is also an owner that could come in and say, I'll pay you that money and you're bounced. You know what I mean? Like Tibbs was hired, given a contract extension last summer.
Yeah.
Jeff.
I mean, I'm a realist. So y'all got a guy that's a realist on the team.
Yes. If
you want to hire me for a 4-year deal for $44 million and then you want to fire me the next year, go ahead. Congratulations. Find somebody else to do the job. I'll sit back and, go to the beach a little bit or whatever it is.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.